The World Health Organization reporting the number of coronavirus infections is now on the verge of 100,000. Deaths now surpassing 3,300. And this number today, 49 more deaths in Italy just today. Nursing homes there are being shut down. The director of the World Health Organization is warning, quote, "This is not a drill," calling for significant action to stop the spread. ABC's James Longman from London tonight.
The viral wave from China now seems to be cresting as it surges west. Italy, Iran and Britain all recording their single biggest daily jumps in coronavirus cases. With 100,000 infections globally now, the chief of the World Health Organization is calling on all nations to make containment the highest priority.
This is a time for pulling out all the stops.
Italy, where 49 people died in a day, is restricting access to nursing homes. The risk is particularly great for Western Europe's large elderly populations. And the Vatican reporting its first case, a medical clinic there shut down for sterilization. One major European airline slashing its flights in half from pre-outbreak levels. And as people look to avoid crowds, tourist spots around the world are unusually quiet.
And David, tonight a glimpse of hope from Asia. China is reporting a slowdown in the virus. That's because of an unprecedented crackdown. But these are harsh methods unlikely to be reproduced by Western countries. David?
All right, James Longman with the scene around the world. James, thank you. And of course, we know all of you at home continue to have a lot of questions about this. So we want to get right back to Dr. Jen Ashton, our chief medical editor. And Jen, you heard what James reported there out of China. Somewhat reassuring that the case numbers are coming down dramatically, but they took drastic steps.
Yeah.
We're likely not to do that here in the U.S., but we've heard a lot about this social distancing, and we're starting to hear about that here in the U.S. Action tonight, we're learning, in New York City when it comes to schools.
Exactly. So we're talking about things, David, like school closings or canceling large gatherings, working from home if possible, though clearly not everyone can do that and not everyone can do school from home. But it is effective potentially in really slowing the spread of this virus, otherwise known as flattening that curve.
We just want to keep everybody healthy. That's the bottom line here. And I heard one of the headlines, the updates today, and it was somewhat concerning. For me, it said, the recommendation that people 60 and older might start to think about some of their behavioral patterns, things that they have planned in the coming days and weeks. And 60 seems so young to be changing behavior, but you say this could be important.
Well, 60 is young, but it refers to the more vulnerable population here, which we know skews older. So people 70s, 80s with chronic or pre-existing medical conditions. And I think it also introduces this concept, David, of we take these steps not just to protect your health and my health, but to provide a buffer of protection around those more vulnerable populations.
Right. And a lot of it's common sense. If you don't feel comfortable going into a crowd, just don't do it.
Exactly.
Right? Just at least for the next few weeks
100%.
till we see what's going to happen here. And in the meantime, we're coming up on a weekend. I know we're going to lose an hour of sleep this weekend, but there are things you can do to try to optimize your health, to make yourself a little stronger as we fight colds and flus anyway this season.
Absolutely. Common sense and productive, and help can alleviate some fear. Try to get enough sleep. Try to get regular exercise. If you smoke, try to stop and wash those hands and wash those cell phones, David. Really, really important.
Those phones that we hold all day long. Jen, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.